Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mina and I make videos every Fridays, and today's video is going to be me following Madison Beer's Vogue makeup tutorial. She clearly does her makeup very different. Every celebrity who's done a video with Vogue always does their makeup so completely different from what I do, and I think it would be interesting to see what I would look like with her type of makeup. So we're gonna get started. I probably don't have every single item that she's using because I probably won't, but if I have something similar, I'm just going to end up using that, and I'm not going to be following no skincare, no like hair, obviously. I don't know, I haven't seen her video, but I've seen a couple of people. It's like a wave right now of people doing her Vogue tutorial. I'm going to have my iPad sitting right in front of me, and I'm just gonna watch her video and follow along with what she does. We're gonna get started.
Hey guys, it's Madison here, and I am here today to show you my everyday skincare and makeup routine. First thing that I do when I wake up is I immediately wash my face.
She looks like she has on makeup already.
A block of soap. Take a spoolie brush, and you really get soap in there. Just brush through your eyebrows. And again, I don't know if I did this right, but I really like the way that it looks. And now I'm really into the soap brows. I don't really use foundation technically, it's a skin tint is what it's called.
Okay, so she does soap brows, and I don't really have clear soap, which I know like half of her thing is because she does soap brows. Like even the title of her video is Guide to Soap Brows, but I don't really do soap brows and I don't have soap. So I'm just gonna use what I have, which I have the Cosmetics brow cream in the shade Taupe, so I'm gonna be using that. And I also have the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel, clear brow gel, which has no writing on it because it's all rubbed off. And she doesn't really fill in her eyebrows, so I'm questioning if I should fill mine in. She has like naturally lush, thick ass eyebrows. I do not, so I'm gonna fill them in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm just gonna speed through this process because obviously I don't have whatever she's using. So hers are pretty thick, so I don't want to mess with them too much. Just leave them like naturally wild. Maybe. I hate that. I'm not a natural type of haul. And is that pretty good? I don't even know. I don't know. I've never had this type of brow before, so this is very new. It looks very natural, which is good, but I don't know if I like it on me. Oh, she goes in with a skin tint, no primer.
It's supposed to be on your skin tone. I actually really like the way it looks. Also, yes, I know I explicitly beat my face when I'm doing this, but okay, so next up is the Lord and Savior.
Okay, so she goes in next with a skin tint. This is the skin tint I will be using. I don't know which one she's using. I think it's the Morphe one. I don't have that. I have the Urban Decay Naked Skin One and Done Hybrid Complexion Perfector. And I'm just gonna put this on the back of my hand. And I've had this for a really long time. I don't know how it's still going. I think it's expired. It probably is at some point. Expired like maybe a year ago, but I'm not about to spend that much money on a new one. So until it's finished, this is what we have. Now I'm just gonna put it on my face. Should probably take out my nose ring. I'm just gonna blend it in. It's so weird doing my face after my brows because I usually always do my brows after my face, so this is very new to me. But so that's skin tint. Moving on.
Of concealers, which is the NARS Creamy Concealer. I've been using these forever, and I feel like I just started getting into makeup a bit more in the last like 2 years. I just never thought I was good at it, to be honest with you, and I used to have eyelash extensions, and I used to just not really care to wear makeup because that felt makeup-y to me enough. So I didn't really wear any makeup. I actually 99, to be completely honest, 99% of my days I don't wear any makeup at all. I'm just too lazy, to be frank, but when I'm in the mood and I have time to do like a full face, I will, because I like doing makeup.
Okay, so
that was custard, and then I use ginger as well. I use it for like more just covering my spots. And then I take a beauty blender and just blend that
a lot
all in.
of concealer. Okay, so concealer, she goes in with the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, which I don't have and I haven't had for years. So I'm just going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and she puts a lot. So she puts 4 on her eyes. And then I'm going to blend that out because that just sticks. It doesn't move. I cannot wait until I am finished with this concealer, y'all. You have no idea. It's so bright. What the hell? Look at that. I look crusty, dusty, and musty. And then she puts some on her forehead, and it looks like she did this, and then this, and this. I'm gonna blend that out. She put a lot more than that, but her concealer is a lot less pigmented or like dry and high coverage than mine is, so. And then it looks like she also put some on the corners of her nose, which I never do. I don't really understand it. I've never really needed it, but I do know a lot of people who do this as well. And then it looks like she also put some on her chin, which I'd never do either, but, you know, preferences, I guess.
Okay, so now that I have concealer on, which I'm gonna have to accept this guy for what he is, I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury, I think they're called Blues, contour ones. I use it very sparingly because it a little goes a long way.
Okay.
So that's my cream contour. So
She does cream contour, but I don't really have that wand that she has. I'm thinking of buying it, but I don't have it, so I'm gonna have to make do with what I have. And I do have this cream contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and these are the shades in it, and I'm just gonna use one of them and contour. I'm not gonna contour my forehead because you can't really see it, but she does it with a beauty blender because hers looks a lot more creamy. So I really want to use a brush, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna take this beauty blender, which is a second one, and I'm gonna take a shade on it, and I'm just gonna contour.
again, this might be criminal and really wrong to do it this way, but this is the way that works for me, so this is the way that I do it.
Good for
my favorite product in makeup, period, is blush.
Me too.
This is my favorite blush ever. It's Charlotte Tilbury Cream Blush. I put a lot of this stuff on, and people always ask,
color?
what makeup product you could only use for the rest of your life? It would 100% be this. I don't care if I had pimples and no concealer, I would use.
Which one is she using?
Blush,
Because I
no
have
matter
one,
what.
but I don't
I
know
know
if
it's
it's
a lot. Just please bear with
the
me.
right one. So she uses a Charlotte Tilbury highlight wand, which I have, but I don't have it in the same shade. She has the shade Spotlight. I have Peachgasm. So I'm gonna mix this with this Flower Beauty Blush Balm. Yeah, and I'm just gonna mix them on the back of my hand or somewhere, and I'm gonna put them on my face. And I'm just gonna put it where she put it. Ay, ay, ay. I can't tell if it just got really dark or if I just can't see.
I also completely blush up my nose like I'm a cartoon character. It gives me happiness.
I really hope she sets this down.
So now I'm gonna go in with powder.
With Flawless Finish Powder, which is one of my faves. So taste, screams, taste.
Weird order of operations is about to go down, just warning everybody. This is the Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I'm gonna just try to make that guy as chilled out as possible, even though it might not be possible. And I also only really powder under my eyes.
That's what I was afraid
and
of.
in like my T-zone. So now I'm moving on to my bronzer.
Okay, so she doesn't really set anywhere other than her eyes and her T-zone is what she said, so I'm gonna powder my under eyes. It looks like it's gonna rain. It was just sunny like half an hour ago. Now it's dark as hell. T-zone it. And hope for the best.
I'm using the one and only Fenty Beauty My Queen Rihanna's bronzer. And you can see how delicate this is. I would use it all the time. I'm just gonna go in lightly. This is in the shade Private Island. Shout out to Ree for making this makeup better.
True. Okay.
And I don't really ever nose contour because, again, fearful.
Okay, so she just bronzes her face. It does.
Fearful of the unknown. I have
Me too,
no idea what I'm doing ever when it comes to that.
Yep.
But again, this is something my makeup artist has given me confidence over the past few years to be able to do. I do it very, very lightly.
Okay.
Because it still does scare me. I use a brush
Same.
like this, and I just will get in there, and I'll just do a tiny, tiny bit on either side of my nose, and I will look very awkward and concentrated while I do so. And then I think it was Kim Kardashian I saw do this one time, that blew my mind. Keeping it in the family.
Okay, so she just goes down the nose and underneath, so that's what I'm gonna do with my bronzer. I never really do this, ever. Never ever, so terrified right now. Not going to lie to you. She said Kim Kardashian taught her that, which I don't know what that does, but sure, let's go with that.
We're gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty blush, which is in Ginger Binge and Moscow.
What is it with these
This
people
is
loving
the
blush this
best
much?
Blush ever.
Okay.
And you can never have too much blush.
What
in
blush
my
is she
world,
using?
So I just
Kilowatt?
throw it on and I just make
Let's
it
see what color it is so we
as
can replicate
obnoxiously
it.
blushy as possible.
She's gonna go in with highlighter because, girl, this is not gonna work for me. Okay, so she's going in with like a pinky highlighter. The same shade, so I'm just gonna go in with this one. This is the Jouer Blush Bouquet in the shade Flirt. Or this is the Flirt Blush Duo and Kiss Me, Touch Me.
As obnoxiously blushy as possible without looking too crazy. It's been really awesome to watch how much makeup has developed. I think that, like, especially with TikTok, there are so many people I see that get so unbelievably creative with the things they do.
Moving into eyeshadow, she's using her eyeshadow palette with Morphe. I am going to be using the Jacqueline Morphe palette, the first one, because I feel like the shades are all pretty much there. And yeah, because I haven't used this one before, so why not? Okay, what does she do? Madison
Beer palette. So I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade, and social media obviously is.
So she goes in with a lighter shade. I'm going to take this one right here, which I don't know the name of. I never learned the names, but I don't care. And she just goes all over her eye, from what I see. I look blushed to the heavens right now. I don't think. No, I think I was gonna say I don't think I wore this much blush in Doja's, but Doja went in on her blush.
I have had to take a lot of breaks off it. Sometimes I don't post for months at a time, and I go on it for a while because it has a really bad effect on me. So I'm using this shade in my palette, and I'm gonna use a little bit of this one as well, and I'm just mixing the two, and I'm going just into the crease of my eyes right here. And I'm using, I keep going back in with this lighter shade just to throw it in the corner of my eye in the middle.
She's doing the most right now. I'm gonna mix these two shades. Can you see these two, which kind of look like the same? And she says she's just putting them in the crease and then going in with a lighter color to lighten her inner corner and inner of the eye. So that's what we'll do. It's so interesting because Doja went in such a different vibe, and like Doja was all over the place when she did her makeup, not gonna lie to y'all. She was everywhere. Like, did her liner and then she did eyeshadow, which, girl.
So I've been using this MAC 224 brush since I was in 6th grade. I'm not joking. I think this brush has literally been with me for 10 years. Speaking of brushes, one that I did make that is my savior is this Morphe Madison Beer brush. This is the best eyeshadow color in the world. So I use this brush for my inner corner, and that is it. And this is what I do. So I always try to look down or like center.
Huh.
This is all this brush is for, and then it goes away.
Okay. She takes a dark brown, almost black color to do her inner corner cat eye. Is she doing black? Did she do black? I don't know. I'm gonna mix these two right here, and I'm gonna do what she did, which terrifies me. I don't think I'm doing it right. It's better on this eye. Oh wow, that was a lot easier on this eye.
And then I have a bit bigger of brush to do my liner. And I also have not always worn eyeliner, but once I get to a routine, I can't break it. I'm a creature of habit, and I use the exact same shadow color. What I do is I'll look and I will imagine if I had a really long eyelash coming out from here, like where would it sit and what would it look like? And so I see like a line in my head, and then I just follow that. So
I swear she has eyeliner.
So you see kind of how it like aligns with my eyelash? I think that's
Sure.
the goal at least. So once the eyeliner's on, I start to feel a little bit more complete. Then
I do not. Right. I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna just keep going. And I'm just gonna. What is it with these kiddos? Oh, you know what? This one kind of snapped. This one kind of snapped. This one kind of snapped. This one is snapping today. I don't know what's going on, but she's snapping. Okay. We're gonna keep going because what else is there to do?
next step is my highlighter, like my green highlighter, which is the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter wand, and I just do like 2 little dots. I love highlighter. I feel like it just makes me feel like
Me
I'm
too, sis.
a forest nymph and a fairy. And
Ah,
who doesn't feel like a fairy?
that's cute. A forest.
I double up on highlighter a little bit. I really like this Glossier one. It's called Play,
I have
I
that one.
think. And it's a very similar thing to what I just did, but it's a slight variation in pigment, I guess. And I put it on with my fingers.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so she just does a few dots on the side of her face from the Glossier Night and Shine fingers. This is like, doing one of these videos is always so interesting because it really makes me see how much I don't know about makeup.
I'm going to go in with my mascara. It's called the Lash Slick by Glossier, and then it makes my eyelashes look like eyelash extensions. It just fills them out so much.
I love that for you. She's going in with the Glossier one. I'm just going to go in with the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara because I feel like it has almost the same effect. Y'all, I love this mascara so fucking much.
So anyways, now I'm going to my highlighter. And I use this color right here, which I made sure that I would have something that I could use in my inner corner in this palette. And so I threw this into the inner corner. I don't do it too much, just a little bit, just enough to get by.
It doesn't take much, but she takes a bit. Okay, she doesn't put it on her eyebrow bone, which I was gonna do, but Exposed by Kylie Cosmetics, and she says she overlines her bottom lip.
This lip gloss I found from TikTok. This is the Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil. It's so nice. And I really like to get that Cupid's bow. I put it on like my lip liner on my skin, but once you put lip gloss on top of that, it looks like your lip.
So for lips, she uses a juice infused lip gloss. I'm not sure what color she's using. or like lip oil. She said she found out about them on TikTok, but I used to work at Ulta, so I found out about these then. But she uses the color Red Apple. I'm going to be using the color Tangerine, which they really don't show off a color, to be honest. They're just like a lip gloss. Ah, smells like tangerines. Yeah, you guys, that is it for this video. This is me trying my hand at Madison Beer's makeup tutorial. I feel like for some reason Doja's went way better than this. This is a disaster. I hate it. But yeah, I just wanted to try something new, see what turns out of it, and this is it. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I promise in my other videos I look way better. So yeah, check those out if you haven't already, and click the subscribe button and click the thumbs up button for me to make a fool of myself on more videos if you want me to follow any more. Always remember to keep your head, heels, and standards high, and to treat people with kindness, and I will see you guys again next week with another video. Bye, you guys.